So today we're gonna be talking about Godzilla versus Kong. Now you probably don't know. I've been a fan for both of these movies for a long time. Ever since I was a kid. I always liked the Godzilla more. Always did. But I also like King Kong too. I just hated how with the King Kong movies, with the exception of Skull Island, how it was always a remake, They always kept telling the same story. I hated that. That's why I like Kong Skull Island so much, that they finally switched up the story. Godzilla, he been fighting monsters for forever, They do always eventually do his origin story over. They always do that ever so often, but for the most part he always fighting a different monster, and I wish they would do that with Kong more. But getting into this film, I loved it, like for real. Like, I'm one of those people though, I like long movies. That's why I like the Snyder Cut so much. I like long movies. So me personally, I would have loved if it was longer. It didn't even hit 2 hours, but it was good, And I guess also with it being a shorter film, it gets right to the action pretty good, One thing I will say that this thing also did good is in the other Godzilla film from this franchise, the movie versions, it's like they was afraid to actually show the monsters, because they would always have it where he was fighting them at nighttime where you couldn't really see it. Kong never had that problem. Skull Island's all bright in daylight. I would say that this movie finally did that with Godzilla too, Like in this part, it's nighttime. For the majority of the film, it takes place during the day, And even with this being night, they got the lighting correct where you can still see them. I enjoyed this movie so much. It was so much action, and it was like, I'm like, alright, going into this, I'm rooting for Godzilla the whole time, you know what I mean? I'm a Godzilla fan through and through. But I like Kong too. I ain't want, I was like, yo, I hope he wins, but like, not die or nothing like that, that's what I'm saying. Like, honestly, they can't do anything. They couldn't do that. They couldn't have killed either one of them. There's so many people like both of them. And then one of them would have got killed. So many people would have been going crazy. But they didn't do nothing like that. It's cool. Now, like I'm saying, like, I'm just looking at this. Like, I enjoy this one. This is a film that I know I'm gonna be watching multiple times. I'm gonna be watching it over and over. It's one of those movies that is not gonna get bored right away after multiple viewings. One thing I'm gonna say though is I kind of feel bad for Kong and his fans, because he got beat, like, no ifs, ands, or buts. He got beat badly, and I felt bad for him. Like, I was feeling, even though I wanted Godzilla to win, I was feeling bad for Kong. You know what I mean? The way, like, Godzilla beat him down, he had to prove that he's game. Like, when he was scratching him all up and everything, like, that was brutal. I was like, yo, alright, chill up. But I was like, it's crazy. He beat Kong down. My goodness. Like, and then it's funny because then after that, then he fight Mecha-Godzilla, and Godzilla was getting destroyed by Mecha-Godzilla until Kong saved him. Like, it's crazy, It's just like, this film, I expected certain things. Like, when I first saw the trailer, I was like, okay, it's gonna be like Batman versus Superman. They gonna fight, and then they gonna team up, and that's exactly what happened. It didn't happen exactly the way I thought it was gonna be. What I thought was gonna happen with the Mecha-Godzilla thing was, I thought Kong, because in the trailers it kind of looked like that little kid that had a bond with with Kong, to me it looked like they had got killed by Godzilla. So what I was thinking was it's gonna be like, oh, someone trying to set up Godzilla. The person, the Godzilla that's doing all the destruction is actually Mecha-Godzilla, but he got like a skin over his mechanical parts to make him look like Godzilla. And I thought that's what it was gonna be, something like that. You know what I mean? But that's not what it was. Godzilla was doing the destroying stuff because he was looking for Mecha-Godzilla. You know, they're trying to replace it. That's the part I was talking about. I was like feeling bad for him. Like when they do the whole, yeah, it's crazy. He's the king, yo. But yeah, I thought that's what was gonna happen. But you know, it wasn't like that. But it was good. Um, and one thing a lot of the, at least the American Godzilla films mess up is like they try to focus, and they had some of that, but I don't think it was too bad. You know, for the most part, I thought the human aspect of the films, they was good. You know, they made sense. It wasn't just some random stuff going on, and I thought that was cool. But when it just comes down to it, everyone's here to see them fight, and the fighting was on another scale. They even did a beam collision with Mecha-Godzilla and Godzilla. Like, they did a beam collision. It looked like Goku versus Vegeta.
It's time to launch.
But this film, I was so impressed with it because I like the other ones, but they always don't really get it where you're so excited. Like after I watched the other ones, it's not like I want to just immediately watch it again. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I watched it, was good, it was cool, I like to enjoy it. Boom, that's what it is. You know. But this one is something I'm already watching it multiple times. You know, like it was that interesting to me. It was good. And I gotta say this, I really hope this isn't the end of this monsterverse. I want to see another Godzilla film. I want to see another Kong film. You know, even if they don't do another Godzilla versus Kong, I still want to see both of them in their movies in the same universe. You know, creatures, monsters, both of them can fight. You know, so I hope it doesn't end here. You know, this film, I swear, like this. This part of King Ghidorah, he took over. Yeah, because he's telepathic. Yeah. But yeah, if you're still contemplating watching this, you shouldn't be watching this because I'm talking about spoilers. I'll put a spoiler one in the beginning of the video, but yeah, you should definitely watch this. And there's something I do want to say that I'm kind of pissed about. It's not even about this film at all. I read an article a few days ago. It might have been like a week or so. I can't remember. But I read an article where there are a lot of fans purposely giving this movie bad reviews. Not because they dislike the film, but simply because they don't want it to succeed, because they are pissed that WB said they're not going to restore the Snyderverse. Now, I'm a huge fan of the Snyder Cut movie. I liked it. It's Man of Steel, I love that. I like Batman vs. Superman and love the Snyder Cut. And I would love for them to continue that. But that is dumb. That is not how you try to get what we want. You know what I mean? That's not the way to do it. Don't do stuff like that. That's just gonna hurt it. That's gonna hurt the whole Snyder movement. You know, people should not do stuff like that. That's childish. Period. Point blank. But now let's just this film. if I had to give it a rate, I don't even know. I'm not good with rated movies like on a scale 1 to 10 basis. I'll just say if I like it or don't. So I don't know. If I could, I'll give it a eight or a 9, if anything. You know, I'm not sure, but it was very interesting. It was good. You know, I enjoyed every aspect of this film. It was so good. And it was like I was feeling for everyone. Like I was feeling the emotions that these two giants was going through. Like on this part, I was like, yo, calm, you gotta get up. So it. You know? Even these the humans wasn't bad. You know? Like this, look, he tossing Godzilla. Like he's nothing. I'm getting on. I'm trying to do this. Shouldn't be watching it while I'm giving it. But yeah. This movie was very good. It was fun. And I hope they do, like I said, going forward, I hope they do more of these films. And if they do, it gotta be just as good as this. You know, it probably won't be as good because Kong and Zilla won't be in it together. But who knows? There's a lot of monsters. They can still fight both of them. Like I said, I'm more of a Zilla fan, but I also want to see more Kong. You know, I don't want it just to be, oh, okay, we're gonna do more Godzilla, but no more Kong. You know.
I don't know.
But I swear. Let's just. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I like how Godzilla. The ending of the film. I like how when they was teaming up. Because Godzilla is smart too. You think, oh, the monkey is smarter because you know monkeys are pretty smart. But when he put his onto Kong's axe for Kong to slice him up, that was smart. Because I was confused at first, like what are they doing? Yeah, this part. Yeah, that part was. That was smart, yo. That was nice. Look, they cheering the way I was cheering. Ooh. Got him. And then he ripped off the head. You had to. Now
Why?
and this part right here. This part really got me too. Put that axe down. Alright, he's out. He lets you live. For now. Yeah, but like I said, this film job a damn good job at this film. Damn good job. I really got nothing more to say. I just want to give my thoughts. It's not really a review. It's just my thoughts on the film. You know. Alright, so let's do it up.